This is Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Natty Cash, and we're going to take a look at a brand new simulator game, Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Now, I have played Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I believe that was the last iteration of this series, and this game did come out with a demo to start with. So it's I'm pretty excited about this. I was really excited about Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, and I'm looking forward to making a YouTube series on this game right here. So let's get into it. I'm very excited. I know that there are a few new things that I know about specifically, and here we go. We're into the main game. And so what we got here is then a bunch of different options, which is pretty great. The tutorials, if you take a look at the tutorials, there's a lot of them here, but they're very quick. They're like maybe 30 seconds to a minute. They won't take you that long to go through. I went through them just on my own as a little bit of a refresher. So overall, you know, pretty clear, pretty good. There are a couple DLCs already, so there's a Nissan DLC, which is pretty cool. I might have to go and take a look at that. There's also the electric car DLC, so again, might add some interesting components to that when you're trying to fix that one up. So there's a couple DLCs there. Um, which is pretty great. If you go to the car showroom, it just shows all the different vehicles that are in here. If you aren't familiar with this type of game, they kind of make uh, these fake brands, but you can kind of insinuate what they're referring to. So, like Bolt, I feel like there's a lot of these Bolt vehicles, which almost are kind of like a Ford or like kind of an American style thing. This reminds me of Alfa Romeo, but again, these are, I think, part of the electric cars here, the DLC tag on there. Again, you got a lot more kind of different vehicles. There's 5 pages worth, so there's a decent variety, and I'm sure with more DLC, you're going to see a lot more of these come up. So, with that all done and settled, let's get into the game. New game. Here we go. Profile name. Natty Cash. Here, easy. So simplified classic game mode, great for beginners. More starting money, less demanding orders. All parts and orders or missions are discovered. Normal is classic. Expert only for experienced players. Remove descriptions, parts and bolts outlines. Sandbox, unlimited money, and fully upgraded garage. Okay, we kind of I want to play through the story. I think I'm just gonna go with normal for now. Get used to some of the mechanics. Maybe I can do an expert run later on. If this is your, we recommend. Yeah, I get that. I wonder if that means it's going to go through some tutorial here as well. Here we go. Okay. Oh, so yes, this is a tutorial. So look, wow, everything's like whitewashed out here. Okay, but approach the phone. Do do do. Oh, that's not the phone. Here we go. Okay, take the order. This is a Salem GW500. I will take that order. So it's going to load that in. This is very similar to the demo, I believe, so approach the front left fender and take off the fender. Okay, so take off the part, click and hold, open the pie menu and change the assemble mode to assemble mode. Oh, I think I have to do that like here. Assemble mode. Mount a new one. So I hold and I can look. Oh, look, I've got this new one. Perfect. Open the hood. Okay, there's a difference between using and taking it right off. Click the coolant. Open the pie menu, additional tools. Yeah, so it's showing you how to use the drain tool, so fluids, if you're not familiar, fluids are kind of a new component that they added in here. The main idea is um, that you know, you've got a bunch of different fluids in here. I think they had oil before, um, but and we'll take off the reservoir cap here. Oh, open. So part on mount. There we go. So we take that off, and now we can add some fluid. So I can hold it up here. Is that supposed to be? I don't know where the level, how full it's supposed to be. I'm just going to leave it at that. There we go. Use the upper button to lift car. Well, can we not close the hood? I'd hate to. So this is all stuff that is part of this is done in the tutorial. But anyways, fluids are new to this game. So you know, having to empty and fill with coolant or power steering fluid, that's all new. Now, draining oil, I believe, was in there previously. So we're going to move this to car lift A, so we see that it's under there. Use the oil drain to get rid of the old oil. So I just click it and I say use the equipment. And yes, that's what old oil should look like. I was doing a tutorial, or looking at the tutorial, and it looked like it was clean oil, but then black oil, yeah, that's dirty oil. That's a good thing we changed it. So put the equipment back in its place. Click on suspension. Oh, take off old filter. There we go. Okay, and mount a new filter. Oh, but we have to switch part mount. And we put on a new filter. Normally, you would see that your old filter is there, but this tutorial, it's just making it very simple for you. Use lower button to lower car. Click on the engine. Take off the oil fuel plug. Perfect, and now we're gonna add oil. It's hard to tell, really, because you're gonna have to. It still wants me to add oil. Now, normally, what you would be doing is that you would be add some oil. You take a look at the dipstick, and then you'd come back. So click on front right wheel, this side. Okay, take off the wheel so I can focus on this part. And the lovely sound of an air gun. Zip, 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 zip. Okay, approach the tire changer. So, yeah, really, if you, these are all things that are kind of in the tutorial, those little tutorial videos, but if you're loading it up for the first time, they're going to take you through this anyway. Alright, so take all these parts, pick install, okay, select a rim and tire that you want to put on. Okay, and there we go. So all of these, those little tutorial videos, like, are almost, there's almost a redundancy. I don't know if it's going to cover absolutely everything, but approach wheel balancer. Let's make sure that this wheel is balanced. Okay, so adjust marker. So there's a lot of these little games in here. Okay. And you kind of have to do them a couple different times to get. So there's these little mini games that come up, which makes it a little bit extra fun. So let's take the balanced wheel. Let's approach the car and click on suspension. And so I have to then put on depart mode, and now I can put the wheel back on. This is the wheel I want to put it on. And if you've never put a tire, I don't think it's simulated in this game, but you kind of want to do for like a little bit of a star pattern for the bolts there to make sure it's tightened on evenly. But again, that's probably not simulated in this game. We'll take off the wheel. Taking them off is really not, you don't have to go in that pattern, but take off this little sway bar. there's a little nut here, nut there. Took it off. Take off the shock absorber. Okay, so yeah, take off the shock absorber. There, and now it's out. Now it wants us to separate that. Yeah, these are all things that are part of those little tutorial packs. So really going through this is probably, yeah, the same thing. Okay, now we're going to put them back together. So you need a shock absorber, spring, and an absorber cap. And then we'll take that off. And now we're just going to put it back on the vehicle. So click down here. Open the pie menu to put part mount. So now you see that there's an outline there. And any necessary nuts and bolts will come in. Sway bar, gotta put back on. There we go. And the rim. Perfect. Alright. That's done. So open the pie menu, car status, switch tab to order summary, so Q and E buttons. Welcome to Car Mechanics Simulator. In this tutorial, we'll teach you the basics of mechanics, handling orders, changing fluids and oil, changing tires, and servicing the spring compressor. Perfect. And down here, enter to finish order. Perfect. Basic tutorial complete. If you need further help, check out the tutorial section in the main menu, which I had looked at before. Interesting. So yeah, it's mainly a repeat. Now there's a lot more information in the tutorial. There's things about auctions and other mechanics in the game. Those might come up as little mini tutorials throughout the game when you unlock them. But for now, you know, this is a good little tutorial to start with. So yeah, awesome. Okay, well, we might end it here, just as a short little video, just to show off, okay, some of the things you can do. It's probably going to get into a little bit of a story here. So here you go. Welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. So this is your new garage. I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much for watching. I plan to do a few different videos of Car Mechanic Simulator. I might go fairly deep into it. We'll see. But thank you for watching. As this is a new channel, I would encourage you, if you're coming upon this video, that you like and subscribe. I do plan to post more Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 videos, as well as some other video games that interest me as well. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time.